All right, I'm going to do this because it's an honor to be able to do this.
That elevates you, that gives you the Christ mind, which brings you above. And it brings you to a level, to where now you are level. There is no fluctuation. The truth is what's given to you. You don't have to sit there and then decide, is this true or not? Because you are on the level with God through your Christ mind, and you are given the truth of the matter. So then, if you know, you don't want to use words that scare people, so you say, you can pray upon it, you can ask for it, you can just put it into the ether around you, to God, and say, God, give me clarity, give me understanding, give me the fact of this matter, whatever that matter is you're trying to look at. Because everything that you believe, everything that you, and in fact believe, I don't even like that word, everything you know, because you've gone out and you've done the work and you've actually taken the time to observe it and to do your own study and accept only what is then true. Because you're only going to be responsible for what you testify to. And unfortunately, if you testify to something which is an absolute false thing, take any one of these scam hoaxes, if you then put that frequency out and somebody else absorbs it, you then of course killed them spiritually, because you brought them down in frequency, right? You brought them down to a level which then takes them out of tune with God, right? That straight and narrow path. Because now you've put noise into their machine, and it starts to fluctuate. And as the sine wave gets bigger, the farther away from center you are, because the more noise you are accepting. So then you as a person who's receiving everything around you, you become overwhelmed, and you then exist at such a low frequency that you cannot see all of this, the truth around you. And then plus, because it then, a lot of what the truth is, once it's described to you, it then plays against your frequencies, and it causes you, pain. It gives you pains in the heart, gives you pains in the mind. It's those questions that you hear, and they just annoy you so much because it goes against what you know is true, right? But then, even though you shout them down, you still have that feeling in your mind, like, you know what, maybe there's something to it. And that's because there is a truth to it. It's just that you've allowed yourself to be shackled in the lower realms, in the low frequency of existence, and you won't just go to God naked, meaning that, okay, forget everything that I thought I knew, let's just start from zero. Show me, God, I'm here naked in front of you. Now just clothe me with what is true. And a lot of people just cannot take the time to get to that point, so they never strip naked, because they always want to have their little spiritual skivvies on, because they're scared to do it, the full Monty. Right? They're like, no, I'll just go ahead and keep these little skivvies on. No, you need to be stand naked in front of God. You can't be clothed with the truth while you're still wearing sin, where you're still wearing dirt, where you're still wearing a covering over yourself. Think of it on a spiritual level. All right? So I'm sorry, I'm just now going to read some of the questions. All right, I guess you're all doing well. Anyways, that's all I really wanted to talk to today. I was about to go for a walk for a little bit, because I like to take a look at the lake out here in the evening. But anyways, I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes, and I'll do this again if this is something that you like. All right? So cheers, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. And I'll be better next time too. I'm not quite sure how all these controls work, so I'm doing my radio voice. Remember when I had my character Pompo, and doing the radio interviews with me. I had an idea to bring Pompo back in a skit where he's going to. I haven't fully thought it out, but it's going to be where it was, Pompo he had his eyes plucked out and all that. So in one of these big hoaxes in Florida years ago. So anyways, I adopted this character, and now he does different, appearances. And I was thinking, since he can't see and he has trouble hearing, I was going to send him on a tour of an aluminum can factory and just give you that as a mental skit with sound effects. Anyways, that was where my thinking with that reintroduction of a character is. Other than that, I've just been thinking on this level idea we talked about. And of course, I'm not going to rehash, but that was really all that I've been doing in the last day or so. Prior to that, I'm working in a facility where I deal with older people, those who might have dementia or Alzheimer's, all these different names they give these different, people just losing the faculty of their human memory. But then when you deal with these people who don't always communicate on a technical level with you, you can always get through the love of God to them through your interaction with them. Making them comfortable, giving what they need, talking to them about, this, that, and the other thing, just keeping them busy, and it keeps them alive spiritually as well until their body gives out. So that's what I've been doing, working in that hospice type environment. So anyways, we'll talk to y'all soon. Cheers. Have a great night. Be blessed.
And that's Dave Johnson, everybody. Oh yeah. What a treat. What a treat indeed. So I learned a lot from this individual. It's the first time I ever heard of the idea of controlled demolition and forced migration. It's like, what? Nah. Is this guy for real? Is this guy actually for real? So, Dave Johnson, everybody. You can peruse his channel on your own time. Okay.